接下来我说话的过程当中，你不要打断我，你可以做到吗？
那就给你1分钟。
你给我1分钟，你认为哪都是你的主场是吗？
你不觉得吗？
你连这一点简单的基本尊重你都做不到是吗？
我今天是来谈我事儿的。
The woman on stage was visibly emotional, arguing with the relationship counselor, even going so far as to limit the counselor's speaking time, and boldly claimed she didn't need the counselor's advice. So let me ask, why did you come here today then? The counselor didn't hold back either, and firmly demanded she leave the stage.
如果是这样的话，现场的工作人员马上请他出去，我绝对不会说一句话，否则的话说了也是无用。对于一个蛮不讲道理的女人，你去谈戒律，谈什么呀？
The woman who was asked to leave by the counselor is named Xiao Li, 40 years old. She's hot-tempered and unreasonable, truly a tigress in every sense. She constantly scolds and controls her boyfriend, Xiao Wen, who is honest and mild-mannered. You can imagine what kind of treatment Xiao Wen has endured in this relationship. But interestingly, the one who voluntarily asked to appear on stage today wasn't Xiao Wen. It was this hot-tempered girlfriend, Xiao Li. She had barely stepped on stage when she started yelling at Xiao Wen.
我今天来到这里，告诉你，小宝，我一定要今天结婚，知道吗？
Let's be real. Marriage is supposed to be a mutual decision. Who forces someone to marry them like this? What is this, a hostile takeover? But maybe there's a reason behind Xiao Li's attitude. Let's hear what she has to say.
是从今年过完年以后，我找到我催他结婚，结果他不接我电话，也不理我。
你天天陪人喝酒、跳
我那是
唱歌、
工作，
跳舞，
我那是工作。
夜不归宿，你这是怎么回事？
Turns out, Xiao Wen had promised Xiao Li that they'd get married this year. But when Xiao Li brought it up again, he went silent. That infuriated Xiao Li. But Xiao Wen also has his reasons. He says Xiao Li's always out partying, drinking, staying out late, and he suspects her of having shady behavior outside. So he doesn't want to get married anymore. Xiao Li got even more upset hearing this and started to complain.
我们认识的时候，我已经跟你讲过了，我工作性质就是这样子。有一些广告客户，有一些谈一些业务什么的哈，喝酒啊、吃饭啊，有时候去歌厅唱歌什么的，都是一些正常的应酬。
Xiao Li believes all her actions are just part of her job. She's the owner of a film company. Entertaining clients with food, drinks, and karaoke is normal, not like what Xiao Wen imagines. But Xiao Wen insists she's changed.
一开始吧，确实对我非常好，有的时候12点在等着我，饭也都给我准备好了，水也都给我烧上了，然后我觉得这非常幸福，这真是像一个家。但后来呢，就是从过年以后啊，他就不是那样了。
Their relationship used to be very good. Xiao Li treated Xiao Wen with great care and affection. But ever since the new year, she's been a completely different person. Always out partying, sometimes not returning until after 3 a.m. This was one of the main reasons Xiao Wen didn't want to get married. Another reason? Xiao Li's violent temper. She's not only verbally abusive, she hits him too.
他在家里也这么大火气，
在家里比那还要严重
啊！
不是掐就是拧，你看我现在这身上还有呢。现在给我脸上这个地方，我现在你看看，让大家伙看，我这还有点伤疤呢。
Xiao Wen has clearly suffered abuse at home. His body bears the marks. With a woman like this, who would dare marry her? But Xiao Li doesn't see it that way. She thinks Xiao Wen is lucky to have someone like her.
我有什么毛病？像我这样的往哪找去？
A woman like you is hard to find. I'd say finding someone like you is harder than finding a needle in a haystack. So why haven't you two gotten married yet?
为什么没结婚呢？拖到现在呢？
是因为工作的事儿，工作比较忙。
忙得连
怎么着我也得看他一段时间，我考验他吧。
To be fair, what Xiao Li said makes sense. Marriage is a big deal. Testing each other is reasonable. But now that the test is over, what's the result?
这考验的结果是不错，想结了，
觉得不错，
人家觉得您不行了，人家觉得您不行了。
This is awkward. Who's testing who, really? But what happens next really shocks Xiao Li. After 2 years of testing, she never realized the man had already found someone else.
什么采访
啊？就没什么，就是采访。
也是因为搞了一个活动，然后认识以后呢，他那个是挺追求我。后来认识1年多以后，然后呢，在一次聊天中，他了解到我也是单身，然后他就开始追求我。
隋先生非常肯定地跟您说过，以后你们是
Unbelievable. The man who seemed so quiet and honest, Xiao Wen, was secretly lining up a backup girlfriend. Truly, silent men can be the most ruthless. Upon seeing this, Xiao Li absolutely exploded.
二娃这是什么意思？让我过了半天，你现在都
这不都是你逼的吗？
人都知道咱两个快结婚了，你跟我弄这意思。
您能回去吗？
Clearly, Xiao Wen's actions were pushed out of frustration. But no matter how you justify it, he still played both sides. He secretly found a backup girlfriend while still with his current one. At this moment, Xiao Li was absolutely furious. If they weren't on a stage, I'm afraid Xiao Wen might not have lived to see the next sunrise. Back to the point. Since Xiao Wen already had someone else, why did he come to this show at all? Why didn't he just break up with Xiao Li? Let's hear Xiao Wen's explanation.
我回到家里啊，就看不到希望，看不到温暖，家的屋里一个人没有。偶尔我就在网上聊，就上网。这个大姐吧是虽然是岁数比我大几岁，可是她对我也非常体贴。
有谈婚论嫁吗？
也谈过。最后我们俩一比较之间，我觉得还是她比较好。
It's easy to see why Xiao Wen looked for a backup. Xiao Li was always out partying. On top of that, she had a terrible temper, which pushed him to start thinking the wrong way. And you have to admit, this guy is quite straightforward. He openly admitted he was talking marriage with another woman. And even compared the two of them in front of so many people, ultimately deciding that the other woman was better than Xiao Li. At this point I just want to say, these two are truly next level. One is aggressive, overbearing, and completely unreasonable. The other is quiet and seemingly honest, but secretly doing shady things behind her back. They really deserve each other. Let's now hear what the guest experts have to say.
从前吧，有一只老虎，它想找一个伴儿，它找到一只猫，猫嘛，虽然是老虎的师傅，但是没老虎厉害啊，成天打来打去，一巴掌扇几个滚儿。
你是说我吗？
啊？
那你说母老虎是指我吗？我问你。
As soon as the first counselor started telling the story, Xiao Li interrupted, furious about being compared to a tigress. But the counselor didn't back down and said it directly. Yes, the tigress is you.
是。您上场到现在表现出来的，对，除了裙子不像之外，哪儿都像。
Actually, the counselor hadn't even finished the story. The point was, although the cat isn't as strong, it's clever, it can climb trees, but the tiger can't. So the story depends on whether the tiger is willing to come down from the tree. If not, even the king of beasts can't force it to do anything. This was a clever metaphor for their relationship. But Xiao Li still didn't get the message, and instead insisted she had the final say.
何老师，您觉得这只病猫我还要不要它？
觉得你早就应该把它一脚踹了，就像刚才马丁老师说的那样，它是一只很嘤嘤的猫，把你这只老虎的火点得倍儿旺，
把我都给骗了。
不，它把你的情绪煽动得很厉害，然后它跟你之间还没有一个完整的这个很好的沟通和交流。但是这么多缺点的一个很糟糕的男人，你要他干什么呢？要他来虐待自己？
不，我要治他。
实际上，我觉得您在现场把我们都治了。
This female counselor's words were very tactful, yet still dignified. But Xiao Li still failed to understand the message. She continued to act on impulse, insisting she'd teach the cat a lesson. But seriously, do you really think you can tame him? Now it was time for the final counselor to speak. As everyone knows, he's known for his directness. Facing someone like Xiao Li, he could already foresee what would happen next. So he set his terms in advance.
接下来我说话的过程当中，你不要打断我，你可以做到吗？如果你做不到，我就不说了。
你向着我，我就不打断你。
But Xiao Li immediately pushed back against his condition. On this stage, the counselors are here to help solve issues. There's no such thing as taking sides. So the counselor reiterated his request.
你能答应我不说话吗？
那就给你1分钟。
Xiao Li's irrational outbursts were clearly crossing the line. At this point, the counselor restrained his anger and spoke again.
你给我1分钟，你认为哪都是你的主场是吧？你
你不觉得吗？
连这一点简单的基本尊重你都做不到是吗？
我今天是来谈我事儿的。
This time, the counselor was truly angry. He directly criticized Xiao Li for lacking basic manners and disrespecting others, and demanded that the staff remove her from the stage.
如果是这样的话，现场的工作人员马上请她出去，我绝对不会说一句话，否则的话说了也是无用。对于一个蛮不讲道理的女人，你去谈建议，谈什么呀？我们今天是来解决你的问题，如果你愿意听我们的建议，就请你闭口不言，尊重别人说话。
After this intense clash, Xiao Li finally fell silent. Now came the final advice from the last counselor.
我认为你们俩就是天造地设的一对，一个不够笃定，一个就不长记。男方其实缺乏主见是你的硬伤，迟疑懦弱是你的软肋，另辟蹊径就是你的套路。再找一个吗？比找比找。而女方呢？你的问题在于什么？盲目自信，这是你的硬伤；不长记性，这是你的软肋；撒泼耍赖是你的套路。就是这么一个你，他也把你给抛弃了。你说你是不是可怜之人必有可恨之处啊？
The counselor angrily pointed out the flaws in both individuals, 3 for each. The man, lacking initiative, unable to face reality, and cowardly, which led to insecurity and eventually seeking another woman. That's his tactic. The woman, blindly overconfident, thinking of herself as some goddess. Thinking tying down a man is as easy as breathing. Throwing fits and being clingy, that's her pattern. But in the end, she got played by the very man she thought she had under control. It's both sad and infuriating. After hearing the advice from all the counselors, it was time for the two of them to speak their final thoughts.
随着我们交往了2年多，现在的脾气吧，越来越大，我现在你无法接受。
我们以前都有过不幸的遭遇，各自都离开自己原来的家庭，都想找另一半以后过好日子。我是真心的想找个好男人结婚的，我这么用心的对你好，到好日子让我也歇一歇，我太累了。
Both of them had been through failed marriages. Logically, at their age, they should have cherished the relationship. But fate plays tricks. Things didn't go as planned. Xiao Wen had reached his limit. That's why he found a backup. Xiao Li's wish was simple. She wanted to marry a good man. But sadly, she couldn't recognize her own faults. Her blind confidence, tantrums, and refusal to change meant her dream would remain unfulfilled. In the end, they chose to break up and walk away. Maybe that was the best ending possible.
They both wanted a new beginning, but chose the worst way to go about it. Xiao Li's aggressiveness turned love into control. Xiao Wen's silence turned retreat into betrayal. She thought tantrums could make him stay. He thought avoiding conflict would bring peace. But in the end, no one won. What once was tenderness became cold wars. What once was companionship became a burden. All the warmth vanished, leaving only mutual exhaustion and emotional damage. The saddest part? This wasn't just the end of love. It was two adults slowly destroying their last ounce of dignity and trust. Do you think Xiao Wen was really wrong? Or was Xiao Li simply too unreasonable? Some blame her for not knowing when to stop. Others blame him for having no backbone. But love is never black and white. It's all the unspoken pain and the unwillingness to bend. Who do you understand more? Have you ever been in a relationship that hurt, drained, and finally woke you up? Leave your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one.